Welcome to the shop, where today we're going to be adding a little more power to my 2020 RZR Turbo. Now, for performance, I'm with the HMF. I got one of their dual exhausts. And with their exhaust, you've got to have a tuner. So I done had a Dynojet tuner from RVS. I just went back to them and picked up the stage 2 and 3 tunes for the exhaust. So once I get this installed, I'm going to flash the ECU with the tuner and we'll be ready to ride. Now, as you can see, I've got everything unboxed and laid out here. This kit comes with detailed instructions, comes with a list of all the hardware that should be here. It comes with all the nuts, bolts, and hardware that's needed for install. It comes with both canisters. It comes with your Y pipe. It comes with your header, tips, and a new mounting bracket. It also comes with a new heat shield. But anyway, that's what comes in the kit. So let's get this thing installed and see what it sounds like. The first thing you're going to do is remove the stock exhaust. I've got mine street legal, so I've got a plate back here. I'm going to go ahead and get this removed. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove this exhaust cover. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove these 4 brackets. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove this stock heat shield, just to make it a little easier to get to these nuts. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove these 3 nuts holding the exhaust to the header pipe. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and wrap me a bungee cord around the header pipe to keep it from falling down when I pull the muffler off. Next, you got 2 springs you got to remove. One is right here on the side of the muffler, and one is up on top of the muffler. With the springs off, the muffler slides right off now. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove this oxygen sensor. Now, we need to get back in here and remove this heat shield. Next, I want to remove these 4 bolts holding the downpipe to the turbo. Next, I want to reuse this factory gasket, and I'm going to install the new downpipe from HMF. Now, you want to make sure that this gasket is turned like it was when you took it off, because it only fit the turbo one way. And on all these bolts that I took out, I'm going to be reusing. I went ahead and put a little anti-seize on these, because this exhaust gets pretty hot, and they was about seized up when I went to take them out. Now, with those run up but still loose, I don't believe I need that to hold this one, so I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to go ahead and start working back here in the back, and I'll come up and tighten those up later. Next, I'm going to remove this factory heat shield. I'm going to go ahead and remove this factory springs. I'm going to go ahead and remove these 2 nuts. Then I'm going to put this plate in place. Next, I'm going to slide this up and hang it over them 2 bolts. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mount my collector to my downpipe using the supplied gasket and supplied hardware. Next thing we want to do is take these 2 carriage bolts that comes with the kit, install them from the back of the new plate that you just installed. Next, we can take our lower muffler, we can go ahead and slide it into place. Next, I'm going to go ahead and install my exhaust tips and my spark arresters. Now, to install these springs, the instructions say to use a spring tool that I don't have. So I'm just going to use a set of vice grips. Next, I want to install the oxygen sensor adapter. Now with the oxygen sensor installed, I can go over and tighten everything down. Now with everything else done, I'm going to reinstall this heat shield.